Good morning, y'all. Here's another beautiful desert sunrise. When you wake up and see the sunrise in different stages, from pitch black to brightness, there's nothing like it. That blinking light over yonder, I think it's a farm of some kind. Definitely not a lighthouse. But maybe that is a solar well where a local farmer provides hikers water. Let's go and find out. Here's another fun slice of life from the trail. So this is where I came from, and this is straight ahead, but that's the wrong way, because the right way is over here. A lot of time hikers put down little branches and rocks to show the way is blocked, because you can't exactly leave a written message. And yeah, on Far Out, aka Godhook, the app we'll use, there is a lot of warnings to make a right turn here instead of continuing straight. Because guess what? If you are not paying attention, if you don't look at the Far Out comments or all of these nifty rocks, all the poles, and if you just keep on heading forward, you are gonna get sidetracked, my friend. And then your only option is gonna be to hoof it back down the road or try your luck through all that shrubbery, and that is not ideal. So yes, if and when you decide to do the CDT or other trails, make sure to read the comments and watch out for waypoints. Here we are, the farmer's well, free water for hikers. And that is the sunlight over there, which makes for a very interesting apocalyptic special effect that I had no intention of doing, but looks cool, doesn't it? And so here we are. This is a trough for cows. This is some kind of a little pond, also for cows, I assume. I don't want to swim there. Here is a bunch of cow pies. A bunch. The Far Out comments said that cows like to hang out here and make friends with hikers. But no cows yet. And here is the source. It's a big old water pump, probably solar, with a cool message. Hikers, please turn off faucet after use. Please don't touch the pump electrical system. Have a good day. I will have a good day, thank you. And a ladder and the hose. And let's filter some water. Chances are this water is safe to drink, but A, I want to try out my Sawyer water filter, because it's been a while, and B, it's only gonna cost me a couple of minutes. So let's do this. Alright, so it's pretty hard to do all this with one hand while filming, so just take my word for it. Step one, you turn on the spigot, get the water flowing, and fill up a CNOC. It doesn't stand for anything as far as I know, it's just CNOC. And it is a very nice rubber bladder, basically, that can be filled, this one for 2 liters. And then what you do is you take it and you screw it onto this filter, and then you squeeze. And the filter is called Sawyer Squeeze, very appropriately. And then water comes in this end and out of this end and straight into your empty bottles. And that's how we get our hydration. And here we are, 2.5-ish liters of freshly squeezed, brand new filtered water. Huzzah! The thing about Sawyer filters is that they can filter absolutely anything. So they can filter the nice spigot water and the trough and a pond if needed. The only limitation is that it cannot filter out chemicals. So if you are drinking some fertilizer water with your extra dose of nitrogen, then good luck, friend, good luck. But yeah, this was a good test for my filtration system, everything works. And now that I've used my Sawyer filter for the first time, I will have to be very careful not to let it freeze. Because all of that magic is done with nanoscale tube thingies. I know, very scientific. and if they freeze, well, they will stop working, and that'll be not good. So in the meantime, gonna take a little break, gonna munch on some food, camel up, which means drink more water than strictly necessary or advisable. And the next water source is in about 6 miles. It's cache number 3 at mile 45. And that's just gonna be maybe 2.5 hours of walking. So no need to grab 4 liters. Just gonna leave with a couple. So yes, tactics. Okay, I know this quality is crap, but that little building over there in the background, I think this is the abandoned town of Old Hachita. It's on the map, and there's allegedly a road leading from there to the trail, even though it goes in the opposite direction. So I could go over yonder to the trail itself, or explore the abandoned southwest village. So that is exactly what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be fun. I'm getting closer now. Here is a metal tin can, more garbage, a cool old rock wall, and my destination. There's a lot more buildings I can see from here. Got my legs a little bit scratched up going through the shrubbery in shorts, but it's gonna be absolutely worth it. I'm not sure what this is. Some kind of old well. It's about 4 by 6 feet, and inside is empty. Maybe a fortification. This is cool. Just gonna leave my backpack here and walk around for a little while, and then pick it back up, hydrate, and bushwhack back to the trail. I promise I haven't gone in before taking this video, so you and me are gonna experience this together. Well, this is definitely not authentic. So cool. I have no idea when this was even built. Old Hachita. Watching from home, you can probably Google this stuff. I'm gonna guess a 17th century from the old Spanish Empire. Let's see what else is out there. This is so interesting. Once upon a time, people lived here. This was a settlement. Maybe dozens of people, maybe 100. They had lives, jobs, responsibilities. People may have lived their whole lives here. Now it's just a bunch of rocks, attended only by wayward hikers. Can you imagine? Your little hometown, you're just living your life, and then 400 years later, someone shows up with ridiculous technology, treating it like it's some ancient forgotten mystery. Let's see what's inside this guy. So this is a wooden frame that has lasted a remarkably long time. There's no treasure buried here, as far as I know. Ooh, there's something there. It seems to be blocked off against wayward adventurers. But oh, holy cow! Holy cow! Trying real hard not to drop my phone here. Holy cow! This is a deep mine. This is so deep. Whoa! It's like at least 50 feet deep, maybe lower. I have no idea if this used to be a well or an actual mine. Wow. Yeah, you drop your phone into that thing, you are done for. sky. No treasure here. Oh, I guess eventually everything collapses. Okay, well, that hole over there is partially fenced off, so I'm just gonna assume it's another mine. This is beautiful in a very sad way. Y'all, I'm getting some brilliant photography here. Just amazing, amazing. Very, very picturesque. Let's see what's there. This is the other side. I don't know what that metal thing is in the middle. It looks like metal. But let's go find out. Some corrugated metal. Definitely not pure read appropriate. Ooh, some kind of cog thingies. I know, I'm a great historian. So, cement slabs. Something used to be here. So this is all wood, I think. The metal pipes. And on the other side, a thingy. It says 946. Oh, some kind of a mill. Fascinating. More metal cog things. Kind of makes me wonder when this place was abandoned, because I just don't see folks coming back to build this in a ghost town. This is so cool. More cog thingies. So I'm just gonna assume this was a factory built towards the end of the settlement's life. This is Old Hachita. The actual Hachita is just a few miles away on a highway. That's where they have the little store where the CDTC shuttle stops, and allegedly a small post office. I'm not going there because it'll just break up my hike a little bit, and I got all my food and more. But yeah, so looks like the Old Hachita just packed up and moved. At some point later on, I'm gonna figure out what exactly happened here. And hey, no spoilers. Okay, just one more side quest and back to the trail. I was bushwhacking north when I spotted this, which looks hella cool. Gonna go see what's going on there. Okay, so no idea what this used to be. Maybe a fortification, maybe grain storage, maybe both. Let's check it out. Alright, gonna climb some rocks. Just taking it slow and easy. Oh, well, it's a bit of a bummer. No treasure, no skeletons, no cool thingies. But, oh, it's still cool. It's still cool. And some more old-timey rock buildings. And they build that stuff to last. I mean, probably not up to code these days, but wow. All the suburban McMansions, will they still be around in 400 years? Right, well, pretty sure old-timey people did not have old-timey refrigerators. So, it looks to be a very strange dumping ground for the locals. Or at least one local. And, nope. Just underfloor. No basement. I really genuinely wonder what this place was like at its peak. And check it out, there are 2 helicopters converging on my location, or perhaps drones. Flying just over that hill. You can see them any moment now. Sorry, I can't zoom in while my camera is in a power saver mode. It'll be funny if they're flying for me. There's a lot of border patrol activity. Can you hear them? Yep, definitely helicopters. Really big ones though. So random. In video games, they call it a random encounter. There's a lot of this stuff in the desert, apparently. And I'm finally back on the trail. This took a lot of bushwhacking. I had to use my compass a couple of times to find the true north. And it is now 10 a.m. This is mile 41, which means I have hiked about 6 miles in 4 hours. Which isn't great, but I'm really glad I went on that side quest to Hachita. And here you can barely see it out there behind the flowers. Whew. I'm really glad I went. This cost me some of today's mileage. I'm still aiming for 15 or 16. But if I hadn't gone, then I would always be wandering. And I wouldn't have gotten all those cool pictures and videos. So, take side quests, get some random adventures. This is your daily point of view for CZT, mile 41.4, day 3 of my hike, April 30th. So this is pretty macabre. Most signs have very little alterations. Just a couple of bullet holes here and there. But yep, someone went ahead and customized this sign with a cow skull.